I'll start with an opening. What do you think about this weather? Good weather, eh? Nice weather tonight? Good night for a walk?
Freezing. It's beautiful. Crisp. Clear.
Yeah, you're from LA. It's freezing here, huh?
It's nice and chilly. Pretty light display. All the holiday festive lights.
Disorienting.
Yeah, completely. So this is the afternoon.
How's it going?
Taqueria.
Pretty good. Just kind of filming around Portland. Taking a tour of the sights.
It's a beautiful city.
Too much of your time, but what do you think about what that came out in the news about how the FBI taught that guy how to make a bomb in Lincoln County, right? And they coached him into it. And all of a sudden we have this like terror scare in Portland, Oregon, and it's here like the national news.
Oh my God.
And they're saying they're gonna pull us back in the joint task force with the FBI. And you know, Potter pulled us out of that in 2004 because no transparency in what they're actually doing with their intelligence networks. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, right now I'm just a citizen on a ride-along. So I know you hear about it. So.
You're just assisting somebody.
No, I'm a citizen on a ride-along.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm just watching what these guys are doing.
Nice. So are you doing like volunteer work?
No, I was just curious what a shift or a day of a cop is. So.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Cool.
You want to be a protector?
Pardon?
You want to be a protector?
No, I was just curious.
Curious? Well, how do you find out about the ride-along program?
I went online on their website, found it.
On their website? Recruiting.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, there's not a lot of jobs around right now. And, you know, a lot of the jobs right now that people are going into is law enforcement and security and military. So that's what's there. That's what's paying the bills. But at the same time, it's a restructuring of society in a big, big way. A lot of stuff's happening now. You know what? The Portland police, I think it's important to at least awaken them to what's going on with the military, those drills they've been doing in Portland, because that's what we can affect. That's our city. That's local. If you're thinking about becoming a cop, think about this. Remember the Constitution. There's a lot of ways the law can be enforced without breaking the Constitution. And there's a purpose for a police officer. And it's basically to be a protector. And not a revenue generator for the state, but actually to be protecting people from harm, sexual assault, vice in Portland, Oregon. A lot of their budget's been completely eliminated. They don't exist anymore, hardly. So what does that mean? As the economy gets worse with like organized crime groups kind of moving in on territory where this basically what's perceived to be open season, you have problems with things like sex trafficking, which is already in the news as Portland being a hub for it. So there's kind of a misallocation of resources kind of within the Portland police as far as priorities, but it actually goes all the way up to the city of Portland. But basically Mayor Potter let in the door for the military to come in and start doing these terror drills. And what happens is they simulate an attack like Al-Qaeda hit the Still Bridge, which was Top Off 4 in 2007. And it's a simulated response of all these joint agencies led by Homeland Security. And they basically, in that situation, tell the Portland police what to do. You know, they practiced this drill 3 years ago. Then in 2008, it came out in the news, right here in downtown, they had black helicopters swarming the city. MH6 Little Birds. And it came out in the Oregonian and it said black helicopters here, question mark. Like on the front page.
Yeah, that's true. I read about that too.
They were dropping guys on buildings. They were hanging outside those helicopters with M16s. So,
yeah.
that took place for a couple days. The last day of the exercise of that took place at Jansen Beach because people got so freaked out. They flew over here 4 times. And those are the special choppers, the MH6. They're run by the Naval Special Warfare Unit. And that's definitely get in and get out in terms of like urban terrain, like in a city environment like this. In a serious wartime situation, you're dealing with like Blackhawks, but those are also doing drills over Portland. So I think like there's a lot of things that are going on in our world that are staged, and Portland seems to be kind of like this focal point.
It is some sort of strange vibe. That's really bizarre. If I were here in the city when that was happening, I would have been freaked out. That would have, I hate to say it, but that would have scared me. And I like to be one that, you know, does my best to stay positive and to not be afraid. But quite frankly, I don't know what I would think if I saw that happening. That would be too much for me to be able to handle, honestly. That actually happened here in this city. I can only imagine what the people were feeling at that time. It must have been really terrible to see that happening. These men dropping from helicopters onto the buildings.
Well, anyway, long story short, it made it to the news, like the local news, like 30 seconds, and that was it. There wasn't really like a... The whole point is, I'm seeing the pattern. You have this, and you have this, and you have this, and then you have the situation with the FBI. They basically like pushed the guy into it, and it's coming out that the FBI is doing that like at mosques all over the country. And there's another story that came out in California where this one mosque, they got a restraining order against this guy because he wouldn't stop talking about jihad and like killing people and blowing stuff up. Like he wouldn't stop talking about it. So they had to get a restraining order. Turned out the guy was an FBI informant the whole time. And the situation in 1993, before 9/11, that guy was a FBI informant before 9/11 happened. In that situation, where the FBI was in 1993. Ahmed Salam was his name, and what he did is he recorded the conversations between him and the FBI on tape. So that's for the... Well, hey, I'm going to let you go. My name's Alex. Thanks for talking to us. You guys have a safe night.
I like how you have a rose on the car. It's really nice.
Oh, thank you.
It's kind of surprising.
Hey, do you live over by Gleason area? On the east side? You don't live in Portland?
Nope.
Or where are you from? Salem.
Take care.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Holidays.
Same to you.
Hey, you know? Well,
That was a real dialogue.
it was.
Kind of.
It was. He did his best to...
I don't think I went too deep.
No. I saw the level that he went to, though, in the place where he shut down.
He was listening.
But he was listening. But he was still there. Even though it made him uncomfortable. And this is good, Alex, because people need to get uncomfortable. Stop being comfortable. Go ahead and open your ears and start paying attention and listening. When people talk to you, listen. No matter how uncomfortable you feel, give them the benefit of an open ear. You'll be glad you did. It's called communication. So, that's good. Chinatown. Late night Chinatown.
Welcome to Portland.
Thank you. Portland is great.